The Hollywood entertainment industry has just been stirred up by a rumor that has caused a stir. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin have quietly broken up after many years together. The reason is said to be the appearance of a very familiar name, Jamie Dornan, Dakota's co-star in the hit 50 Shades series. Is Dakota and Chris' beautiful love story broken? Dakota Johnson and Coldplay's lead singer, Chris Martin, were once considered one of the most secretive but happiest couples in Hollywood. Over the years, the two rarely shared publicly but were often caught in simple everyday moments. However, a close source said that their relationship had cooled for a long time. Busy schedules, differences in lifestyle and career orientation caused the two to gradually drift apart. Jamie Dornan, old friend, becomes the center of attention. What has caused the most discussion among the public is the sudden appearance of Jamie Dornan. After many years of little public interaction, Dakota and Jamie have recently appeared together at several events and are said to be in close contact. Some sources even claim that Jamie is the third person who contributed to the rift in the Dakota-Chris relationship. The chemistry between Dakota and Jamie from the time of 50 Shades is still intact, and many fans have secretly paired them in real life. What is the truth? Although the rumors are spreading rapidly, all three main characters have not officially spoken out. Fans are divided into two opinions. One side regrets the Dakota-Chris love story, the other side is excited about the possibility of Dakota-Jamie reuniting on screen and in real life. Hollywood has never lacked surprises, and the Dakota-Chris-Jamie triangle is currently the hottest topic on social media. The fateful party and the moment of being caught. According to rumors circulating in the industry, the turning point happened at a private party in Los Angeles earlier this summer. Dakota appeared gorgeous, and surprisingly, Jamie Dornan was also present. The two chatted non-stop, constantly exchanging intimate glances, causing many guests to whisper. A witness confirmed, Dakota and Jamie seemed to forget everyone was there. They laughed and touched hands, just like a real couple. Not long after that, paparazzi caught Dakota leaving an Italian restaurant with Jamie at midnight. Although both were covered up, the flash captured enough evidence for netizens to explode with suspicion. Chris Martin, suspected for a long time. A source close to Chris Martin revealed that the singer was not surprised by the rumors. Chris always knew Dakota and Jamie had a special bond since the 50 Shades days. Although he trusted her deep down, he was still worried. When the rumors broke out, Chris chose to stay silent, but he was really hurt. Fans split, social media is in an uproar. On Twitter and Instagram, fans are clearly divided into two camps. One side sympathizes with Chris Martin, thinking that he is a silently betrayed man. The other side is excited about the romantic ending of Dakota and Jamie, thinking that the two have belonged together all along. The hashtags #Team Chris and #Team Jamie even climbed to the top of trending in just a few hours. Uncertain future. Currently, neither side has made an official statement. However, according to many sources, Dakota and Chris have separated peacefully, while the relationship with Jamie has not been identified. A major entertainment newspaper commented, "Hollywood is about to have another shocking love triangle, and this will certainly not be the last time we hear the story of Dakota, Chris, Jamie." Dakota Johnson speaks out half-heartedly? Amidst the public uproar, Dakota suddenly shared a brief status on Instagram. Happiness sometimes comes from unexpected things, and also leaves in unexpected ways. I just know how to live true to my heart. This ambiguous line immediately caused social media to explode. Many fans thought that Dakota implicitly confirmed her breakup with Chris, and at the same time paved the way for her relationship with Jamie. Jamie Dornan broke the silence. Not long after, Jamie Dornan also made a statement that made the public even more curious. "There are relationships that cannot be explained in words. I always respect everyone in this story, but I also cannot deny that Dakota is very special to me. With just one sentence, Jamie accidentally added fuel to the fire, turning the rumor into the hottest topic on the news pages. Chris Martin chose to remain silent. Meanwhile, Chris Martin remained calm and did not comment. A close friend revealed. Chris does not want to be dragged into the whirlpool of gossip. He chose to focus on music, but it is clear that he cannot hide his sadness. Public opinion. Love triangle or PR stunt? Many people are skeptical that this whole story is just a PR stunt to attract attention to the rumor that Dakota and Jamie have a new film project. However, with what is happening, the majority of the public believes that this is really a complicated and dramatic love triangle. A tabloid news site even had the headline, "Dakota leaves the past behind, Jamie Dornan becomes the man of the present?" Unexpected turn. Dakota, Jamie officially go public? After weeks of hinting, Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan were caught holding hands at a small concert in New York. The two no longer avoided the camera and smiled comfortably when captured by paparazzi. The image quickly went viral and became a shock for fans. Public opinion was almost certain that the 50 Shades duo had officially stepped from the screen into real life. Chris Martin responded with music. Meanwhile, Chris Martin unexpectedly released a new song during Coldplay's tour. The lyrics, which were scrutinized by fans, were said to be a hidden message about a broken love story. "When you walk away with someone else, I only have an empty space in my heart." Many audiences at the show confirmed that Chris sang this song with red eyes, making the whole audience emotional. Hollywood shocked, fans fiercely divided. The U.S. media called this the most shocking love triangle of the decade, placing Dakota Johnson at the center of a love story that is both romantic and controversial. One side asserted that Dakota and Jamie were perfectly matched, claiming that they were just following their hearts. The other side felt sorry for Chris Martin, calling him the gentle man left behind. Open ending. Although there has been no official confirmation from either side, all signs point to one fact: Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin have truly gone their separate ways. And Jamie Dornan, with his timely appearance, has accidentally become the new man in Dakota's life. A famous magazine even concluded, "If this is true, Hollywood has written a new chapter for real-life romance, complete with drama, tears and sweet hugs." The most notable event took place at the Venice Film Festival. Dakota Johnson appeared charming in a red satin dress, while Jamie Dornan walked elegantly in a classic black suit. When the two held hands and walked down the red carpet, the camera lenses almost exploded with a series of continuous flashes. Reporters jostled to ask questions, and Jamie smiled and answered briefly, "We don't want to hide it anymore." This sentence immediately became a big headline in every newspaper. Dakota Jamie are officially public. Chris Martin fights back with music. At the same time, Chris Martin secretly prepared a new album called After the Silence. At the press conference, he said meaningfully, "Music is my way of talking to the past. I don't blame anyone, but I can't be silent either." Fans quickly dissected each song, claiming that many songs contained painful messages sent to Dakota. The online community is in an uproar. Social media is once again divided. Hashtag Dakota Jamie, hailing them as a fated couple beyond the screen. Hashtag Justice for Chris, calling for support for Chris Martin, claiming that he is the victim in this story. Some fans even created satirical memes, turning the love triangle into a humorous topic on TikTok. Open ending like a Hollywood movie. Despite the explosive drama, all three stars continue their own careers. Dakota and Jamie hinted at a new film project, with emotional elements, while Chris Martin is preparing for a world tour. The press concluded, "This is not just a Hollywood love story, but a real-life TV series, where the audience is constantly waiting to see the next episode."